6:39 at KPEL, and our busy Tuesday continues with an awesome new, what'd you call it, seminar, meeting, workshop, all of the above.
I think you could call it all of those. Yeah, absolutely.
Fred Reggie joins us in studio to talk about something really cool that's coming to the library that we want to talk about, and as a lot of people in our area are either transitioning, looking for jobs, maybe transitioning to a new job, and how to help that transition. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. As always, it's wonderful to be with you guys.
Well, it is a pleasure to see you again.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. All right, so I love this opportunity for folks tomorrow, and it is free. What I think is most important, because, I was thinking from the standpoint of, maybe you could do this if you do need a job. But you know what? If you're in a job currently and you're saying to yourself, I do want to change. I want something different, and maybe I even want to work for myself. You're going to provide a lot of information tomorrow on a lot of different issues. How many different things are you going to try to target?
Well, and also you may want to be different in the job you have.
That's right.
As
you
well.
may want to go move up in the company.
You may want
to
amplify what your skills are, and really that's what's at the core, Bernie, of this whole line of thinking. We have to identify where our strengths lie. What are the skill sets? I know there are a lot of people who have served the oil and gas industry for years, some of them all of their adult life. Okay, I'm meeting people who have been in the industry for 15, 20, 30, 40 years, 30 years, and now they're faced with unemployment or possibly a demotion or maybe soon to be transitioned out. And what they don't realize, a lot of them will sit and commiserate and say, oh man, it's going to be 2 years before the industry comes back, and that may be true. We don't know.
Sure.
But what people fail to realize and focus on is that we all have core strengths and talents that have brought us to where we are today. And what we're going to talk about tomorrow at these workshops is how do you tap into those strengths? How do you identify the strengths that you can take and apply to a different industry? There's healthcare, there's manufacturing, there's tech, there's sales. There are a lot of great opportunities out there, and people need to embrace this as a great opportunity to advance themselves, but they have to take the blinders off.
That is exactly right. And, it's hard sometimes. How can you, the positives and the negatives? It's very hard to see, well, maybe I could use some improvement here, or, hey, I never even thought about using this skill in a different way.
Well, they don't even know what this skill is,
That's
first
right.
of all.
Yeah.
The example that I always use musicians as an example. If I am a concert trumpeter, let's say, okay, and all of a sudden the symphony shuts down. Well, I've got to go get work, but I've been playing classical music all my life, and there's not a market for classical music and won't be for another 2 years. But I can play the trumpet. I can learn jazz. I can learn pop. I can learn different genres of music and apply that skill set that I had. It's going to take a little adjustment, but I know what my strength is. I know I can blow the horn, right?
That's right.
Well, it's the same thing in the employment arena. We all have skills that have brought us to where we are today, and what we're going to do at this workshop is really kind of drill down and identify what are the skill sets that you have that you can present to another prospective employer, and also how do you package that?
Absolutely, yeah.
And
especially in today's world, if you've been at a particular company for years and years, or in a particular field, the world changes. It seems like every 5 minutes nowadays.
It changes every 5 minutes, and so many people have been indoctrinated that what you do is you put a resume together and you put it up on one of the big websites like Monster.com or CareerBuilder.com, and I would challenge anyone to find someone who got a meaningful job by doing that in a timely fashion. There are other ways to get your resume in front of people who can help you. And that's what we want to show them. And we're delighted, by the way, that Townsquare Media has partnered on this, because Townsquare understands the crisis that so many people are facing in the community, and they want to help and extend themselves by helping me put this program on.
Well, and it's it's hit our community, and it's hit my family too. My husband was laid off almost 2 weeks ago, and so he is a perfect person to be at one of these 3 workshops tomorrow. It's going to be at 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 5:30. So you have 3 different opportunities. South Regional Library is where it's going to be.
Yeah, and what a fabulous facility. If you've never been to that library,
it's really nice.
That is one example of government money being properly spent.
Absolutely.
It really has. So it's a great venue. They've got a great auditorium there.
And they have so much high tech there too. That's what I love about it as well.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's very easy to register. You go to fredreggie.com.
That's easy enough,
okay,
right? Easy
fredreggie.com, and in the upper right corner of the screen is a blue tab that says Transitioning Workshop Form.
Okay.
Click on that, fill it out, select the session you want, and you're set up. Just show up.
Just show up, guys. You got 10, 2 o'clock, 5:30. So a lot of good opportunity there. Go there and find out more about yourself than you ever even really thought.
And feel good about new prospects.
Absolutely.
You don't want to mope around.
You do not.
You don't want to stand still because you collect cobwebs when you do that.
Absolutely.
Right?
All right, so we will post this on the website, and again, it's really easy to register. fredreggie.com. You look for that blue tab up on the right on the screen. We will have this posted at our website. And folks, take this opportunity. Find out, this is hopeful of what you can use, what you already have in you to use to either, do something different or, look for employment, change whatever's happening in your little world today.
Sometimes it's hard to see it, but if you're right in it, sometimes a forced life change down the line, it maybe end up being a good thing.
Absolutely.
You just have to open your eyes to it. Fred Reggie, we appreciate you coming in this morning.
Thank you so much.
Look forward to hearing about how the turnout is. I'm sure it's going to be enormous.
Oh, absolutely.
Excited about it.
We've already had a big sign up. So
I can believe it, and I can't wait to hear all the positive stories.
KPEL965.com is where you can find all the information. 6:45 now at KPEL.